Okay. Welcome back to Tsukimichi, Moonlight Fantasy, Anime Review, episode number 12. We're here reviewing episodes 18 and 19 of the series. Why two episodes, you might ask? Well, because basically Crunchyroll does this thing where, let's take a week off and then the very next week, as a makeup for skipping a week, they release two episodes. And this is not the only one they did with. They also did with Tales, Witherings, and Banished the Hair Party. Yes, they released a double feature because they took a week off, so they want to make up for it to make sure everything is on time. Presumably. And with these two episodes in particular, well, these being episodes 18 and 19 of the series, you would think 18 and 19. Okay, so, how many more episodes left to go? Well, with these two, there's exactly 18 left to air for the whole season. Yep, 18 to go. So, in the case of Konoha, the main character of the series, he mostly put his scene avoiding various wedding proposals. The fact that he apparently doesn't understand the concept of polygamy. The fact he can have a harem if he wanted to. He talks to Eve about it, and of course, basically, he's embarrassed by it, and that's a brief scene. Yes. He is not saying much. The first half of the rest of the episode is this. You have Tomoe with her apprentice, who's got a katana, reporting on the events of what happened with creation of Star Lake, and of course they're presuming that possibly that their master is responsible for it. And then the hero shows up. One of the heroes, anyways. Yes. You're probably thinking, which one? The one who's the guy. The one who's a jerk. The one who is so full of himself, he thinks is better than you because he's the hero. Oh, Lime. That's his name, Lime. Makito, yes. Yeah, Tomoki shows up with Lily and one of the members of basically his party. Moria. Yeah, she's here. Now, here's the strange thing, though. Why the heck would the princess be traveling with the hero instead of, well, she's second princess, she can do whatever he wants. And, he basically uses power to try to, he gets Lion to basically try to give him his sword. But it's always your power work doesn't work on me, and stop looking with lustful eyes. And they briefly conflict, and then because it's oh, I meant about this waterfall dragon, and she's like, yeah, I'm more powerful than that dragon. And then, of course, that we'll just pretend we never met. And of course, he basically becomes a member of her clan, and that's it for that scene. In the case of Mio, she meets the nicer hero, Hibiki. Of course, she doesn't know this is the hero, and her fox ends up basically her wolf tries to attack her. I was like, nah, just because we're close. Of course, teach her about cooking, and oh yeah, her party wants to beef stuff up, and of course, also that other party who's also got the face of the woman who confessed to him before he got transported. Yeah, her party works with Hibiki's part of the training while they're going to the wastelands, and basically, in order for this to happen, Hibiki teaches Mikio how to prepare dishes, obviously. And this leads to the next episode. Of course, she has to go off and because of the stuff with the kingdom. And that's pretty much it for kind of what happens in the course of episode 18. 19 is simply put basically Makito being informed about the events of the previous episode by by pretty much all the parties. He's caught up to speed. There's a little bit of a students basically planning something but not really delved into here. Also in the previous episode, I forgot to mention this too, that his store finally opens in that branch area, And Sarah White Elf's character, they call her a Force Ogre, even though it's basically a Dark Elf. Basically, her and her friend run this store, and they'd be better than the other store. Oh, in the case of yeah, so Seizen from I forgot to mention the case Mew where they travel for a bit for a couple days, and they come across basically a giant praying mantis. By the way, Shiki is the one responsible for able to cut her clothes. So then they get knocked unconscious. The wolf he makes agreement with the wolf basically not to harm her in exchange for not telling her the secret. So then they wake up, of course, they go to the party, and of course you get the weapons. That's what leads there, stuff like that. I forgot to mention it there. So, yeah, of course, Mahito tries the cooking. She works so hard to try out. So that's a reformer thing, and then we have like 3 new species going to possibly join. There's some version with the goddess plane, the where it's hot there for some reason. And apparently the reason why because of their gate heat kept forming, so that's the reason for it. But there's 3 new species attempt to join them. First of which are these winged creatures, which of course I think it was Shiki recommended them. Actually, it was Tomi recommended them. And thanks to some cooperation, of course, they come out from flying the ceiling. They would join no problem. And then next are Gorgons. Yes, Gorgons, as in the same species as Medusa. From Greek mythology, Magito points this out on the episode in his thoughts. He does not mention Medusa to them, but basically what they do with the petrification is usually referred to as a Medusa effect. Something which is basically a big prevalent in the series Dr. Stone. So in exchange for getting rid of the mask they have to wear to cover their eyes, they're basically equipped with special glasses and contacts so they actually can see where they're going. Which I'm like, that is interesting. Because I remember also that at one point, I think it was mentioned in the issue of Wonder Woman, where Medusa was described as being ugly. And Veronica points this out though, and she's like, and of course Medusa responds that's like, that was something Athena made up because we're bitter rivals. Yes, seriously. And this is not the fact these women are beautiful. Yeah, they're Gorgons because they turn people to stone. So, and it's like, yeah, he's able to basically be immune to their gaze because of special power. And like, oh yeah, very little power. That's because of the special gauntlets the ring gauntlets he has to wear because he's so OP. So, they pass no problem. And then comes what appears to be fairies. Except they describe them basically as a cross between spirits and fairies. And, like, McKee's like, yeah, it'll be the past, no problem. But Emma's like, nah, you guys are being rude. Like, they're being deferred. They don't pass, they don't fail, they're just being deferred. As, maybe. And, of course, they presumably get settled in. You think anything else? Well, not that I can think of, no, but I really enjoyed these episodes, and I can't wait for the next week's episode. And hopefully we're not doing 2 episodes again, because basically it's the reason why stuff is being pushed a little bit too, why stuff is being delayed, because there are 2 episodes each of these shows. Yes, seriously. So, how in the case am I going to do for Tales of Winter Rings? Because that one I've been doing every episode come out basically 1 episode piece. That one I might continue my format of that one, but in the case of Banished Camp Party, I'll do the regular format when I do for this, just 2 episodes. Yep. But thoroughly enjoyed these episodes, and just a series I'm really enjoying. Yes, I kind of wish some of the other series I've been watching the last few months get another season for the shows. Like, I'm glad this one got one. I'm so happy because the first season was really good. Like, these following series, I would love to see a season 2 for. Farming Life in Our World, the Aristocrats at Worldly Adventure. Heck, even basically the actress basically who voices the lead character, even she basically is pretty sure I love the series. Reincarnated Strongest Aristocrat, the strongest actress reincarnated in the world. That one particularly would be perfect for season 2. That one was really good. This one, I would say after the season, there's so much you can do with this show here. Of course, MHL is going to be a movie per se, but there's some shows I tend to wonder, like, why isn't there a season 2? Yeah, but in the case that this one needs season 3, well, probably I would say definitely. But we're only about a little over. We're only like part way through the season, and like, you think about season 3 now. Well, I'm probably gonna do basically like open topics next to discuss some upcoming seasons I didn't know were coming out. So yeah, so that's going to be pretty much it for particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Next up, Open Topics Anime Edition. Okay, next video. Bye.